Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce presents the Bowie Business Journal, a program designed to keep our community informed about important business and economic issues.
Hello, I'm Burt Oliver, and I'm the host and producer of the Bowie Business Journal. The Bowie Business Journal has been on the air for over 28 years, and it's affiliated with the Chamber of Commerce. We have invited them to be a sponsor, and you'll see some advertisements for the Chamber of Commerce. The Bowie Business Journal, when we started it, we felt like it was a way to reach out to the community with things business, introduce new businesses, introduce the businesses that have been around for a very long time, the nature of being a business organization in the chamber. Many of them, most of them, guests were members of the Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce. I've been a member of the Chamber of Commerce since it began, and so for 30 years. We have exceptional business people in our chamber and in the community, and one reason that we established this program was to let the Bowie public know that not only the business people of Bowie share their ideas and reasoning, they reach out and support the community in many ways. For many years, we did more business, and we then felt like that we should bring politicians in, elected officials as well as candidates, so that the business community and the community would know that they also support businesses, and anything that we could discuss about what their intentions were, what they felt about continuing and maintaining a business atmosphere in Bowie, we wanted them to be aware that we would listen. I'm Burt Oliver again. I've been in Bowie since 1968. My wife and I, we have 4 children, and all of those children now, 3 of them are children are boys, and they're in the business, and they run a family business. We feel like that it's essential to be part of the community, and the Chamber was a good way to do it. I wanted to mention, too, that when we interview politicians, that's for the benefit of the Bowie community. We want to know who is the elected politicians. We give them questions about certain things that we're hearing in the news that may affect the community as well as business, and we use the straight answers. And we're very proud to be able to have the elected politicians on regularly. We've had governors, we've had county executives, we've had the congressman standing here more than once, and we have county executive guests over the years, and of course our local city people, our politicians, and many times we think more of them as a neighbor, but Fred Robinson and council people have been on the air over the years, other mayors have. So we feel by having this communication with not only among the business community, but among the elected officials, that we feel like we're giving you some things on the air for the Bowie community that's helpful in your, not only your selection of who you may vote for, but what they are telling you they will do. It's another form of media with the Bowie Community Media Corporation is a nonprofit corporation responsible for gaining producers and sponsors of the public access station, and we don't advertise. There's certain restrictions of what can be done when we invite a business person on the air. Many of them are just startup businesses, started out of their homes. Many have new ideas, and they come on air with the condition that we can let you know who they are, where they are, but anything that is offering sales is not allowed on the public access channel. Now, the Bowie Community Media Corporation is volunteers that actually monitor the output on the local station in cooperation with City of Bowie and City of Bowie employees. And the city runs the studio. The Bowie Media Corporation is responsible for the programming. They actually take applications from producers, and that's one point I want to make. The services are available to all citizens of Bowie. We have a lot of people that want to come in and be a part in a learning process of what a studio does. City is very helpful in doing that. The Bowie Community Media Corporation is charged with increasing the producer numbers, and we've had a lot of people that we turned down because it just didn't match our community ideas and also the requirements of a public access channel. But we feel like the Bowie Community Media Corporation has worked as a partner with the city under a city grant that helped fund them, and the television programs are funded by our sponsors, which you see between the programs. Those sponsors make an investment for a year. That's more reasonable, I guess, than regular television, but it's very helpful to have the income for the community's access programs. So we are open to new producers. We're open to programming ideas you may have, and you'll see at the end of this program how to communicate with me and, of course, BCMC, Bowie Community Media Corporation. We feel like we're giving a good service to the community, but yet we invite, and you'll see my email address, we're inviting comments and suggestions at the end of each program. I've been in business for a long time. My community activities have been varied over the years, and I feel that that's part of being in a community that you run a business in, that you give in many ways back to the community. And I've actually been on this program for the length of time we've been on the air, except occasionally we have an arrangement with the Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce for a guest host to come on board. And if anyone is interested in being on the program, just email me and we'll arrange a time to come on and be interviewed on the program. We want ideas from what you are as a politician, what your interest is in the community, how we can literally share the ideas of what the community needs as well as the business community, but the community at large. So therefore, we are trying our best, particularly in this program, to have guests that allow that kind of introduction, you might say. We have occasionally a business that, as I say, many started from home, and we've had them varied from a person starting in their house that they wanted to venture out in the business world, and they created a method of gaining customers that did their shopping for them. That person needed a job, they made their own job through a business, and I hope they're very successful. And there's many others the same way. By supporting your business community and by viewing those that may come on these programs and let you know what they are, how they got started, some very interesting stories. And there's many businesses that are very large now, and particularly in Bowie, that started out very small, part-time. And now today I see many of those businesses with their trucks on the road, management of their companies and our family, and so we are very proud of that. Yet we're always interested in gaining employment opportunities, and we would be glad to have any large company in Bowie or any company in Bowie that has any ideas of serving the community better and gaining more jobs that they would have for Bowie communities at any age. This is a place that I think would be helpful to you. So please let me know if we could be of service in that respect. Now, if you have suggestions for programs, or if you are interested in becoming a producer, our website, Bowie Community Media Corporation, will give you the way to make access. Our producers have to have an application. They have to present exactly what they plan to do on the air. It has to be in compliance with the standards of the public policy, as well as our standards for the community. So by all means, if you have an interest in putting a program on the air, we welcome it. And we think it'd be an excellent idea. And there is a small fee for a producer that can literally be peanuts per year, pennies per day. So please contact us by going to our website. If you have an interest in training, do the same thing. If you want to come on board and observe a production in action, that's the place to go to find it. Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce has been very supportive of this effort, and of course their phone number is listed at the end of the program as well. They're not only supportive, they are very anxious to be a part of producing the program, and we will continue that relationship with the Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce on the Bowie Business Journal. And we have another program that I'm involved with. It's called the Bowie News and Views, and we work more with elected officials there and those that are potential elected officials by allowing them to come, inviting them on the program. And that's an area you might be interested in as well. If you've got good ideas that you want to share with other people for the community, the Bowie News and Views may be the program for you to entertain. In the meantime, Bowie Business Journal, which I'm on today, welcomes these ideas, welcomes your interest, welcomes you as a sponsor. If you're a business person out there and would like to find out about how you can actually be a sponsor, there is some ideas now that have been explored by the BCMC board, and by all means contact us through the website. Thank you very much. I'm Burt Oliver, and I look forward to seeing you at the next program.